And the race is now starting. Round 3 of ORL Tier 1. Mahavir leading the way, and we are underway for round 3. And it's a great start from the Williams there. Keithy with a great start as well, already putting pressure on Danger. And then the Haas of Grateful Dog having nowhere to go there. Around the outside goes Keithy into P2. He gets the job done. And Danger is trying to defend from his teammate now. Wedlock and Mickey are now wheel to wheel as well. But Wedlock gets away, and Mickey just has to back out of that one. And now under pressure from Guga on the inside. It's Guga versus Mickey wheel to wheel. Mickey sweeps around the outside. He spins and gets big damage from that as well. Guga is caught up in some trouble as well. He's down to P9, and all of a sudden, the timing screen is just absolutely flipped here for some reason, and it's Zonix who's up in P6 ahead of Coistra. So what a start from the McLarens there, P6 and P8. And here we go. The Sauber is making the move into P2. And he should be able to get that job done without DRS. Very nicely done there by Ari Wedlock, who gets himself into second position. Mickey is all the way down in P12. Guga has been able to recover a little bit after that incident. Any poor exit here could be costly. Guga now has a 3-second time penalty. That is definitely going to hurt as Globdrip is tumbling down the order. He's off onto the grass there. And now spinning around. That's definitely not the start that Globdrip wanted there. Down in P17. There's a bit of close action here between Jaded Juicebox and Glowsticks. And in the meantime, up front, there's plenty of position changes going on as Ari Wedlock hanging on to P2. But wheel to wheel goes Zonix and Danger. And Zonix trying to take P4 off the Haas here. He's got the inside line now, sweeps through, does the McLaren. And what a race Zonix is having at the moment. He's going to have a bit of work here to defend Danger here, but it looks like he's got the job done. But SNF Wolf is now having a go at Danger, going down the inside. Danger will have the outside line here. He's just got to hold it if he wants to keep the place, and he does break late and try and hold the RB off, but he's going to run out of road here. And SNF Wolf with a very well executed move to get himself into P5, and all of a sudden he's right there with Zonix as Ari Wedlock and Grateful Dog have pulled away from this pack, and Guga has lost a place to Com United on those soft tyres, but this is still plenty of straight to go as Guga has picked up the DRS and takes that spot back. Very nicely done by the Aston Martin. Com United has gone down the inside though and is still there. PS Bomber waiting in the wings for an opportunity, and Guga just hangs on to it for now. Wolf is shaping up for a pass on Zonix, but we're going to look at this for the moment as Com United goes to the outside. Guga defended the inside, but nothing he could do there, and sweeps around the outside, gets the job done, does Com United into P7, and Guga with that 3-second penalty will be hurting at this stage, and he'll be looking to continue to increase that. This is looking like a very easy pass for Grateful Dog, and the Haas has gotten through very nicely, and they'll be happy to continue exchanging places for the foreseeable future, as Zonix also gets the job done on SNF Wolf back into P4. Danger stalking behind, as Guga as well gets that pass. And PS Bombers, there's a yellow, and there's a virtual safety car. I think there might be Globdrip, who's in the middle of the track there, very slow. And no front wing either. So not the race Globdrip would have been hoping for. He's going to have to find his way back into the pits and get a front wing change. And really no prospect of points there for him. Mahavir does go into the pits. Is anyone going to follow him in? Yes. Grateful Dog is going to do it, as is Ari Wedlock. Zonix decides to stay out as Ari Wedlock picks up a 10-second penalty. That is really going to hurt, and now it's gone green. So has this pit stop actually hurt the guys that have come in, as SNF Wolf times that pass to perfection as Glowsticks picked up a drive-through penalty. So where is Mahavir going to come out now? Because this hasn't really helped him. He's actually behind Ari Wedlock. There's absolute mayhem going on here. I'm not sure how that's happened, but Mahavir has lost a place to Grateful Dog and Ari Wedlock. Maybe he picked up a bit of front wing damage there to get it changed, possibly. But all of a sudden, not in a great spot here. And they've got traffic here, so it's not exactly going to be very easy to navigate for Grateful Dog. He's got some work cut out for him. He's got Mikey, Fire Strike, and Broadstar all in front as Mikey goes down the inside. And he's got that job done. Up into P10. This is very interesting stuff going on here, but Mahavir should be able to catch up to this pack pretty quickly. But all of a sudden, his lead has been disintegrated, and all the while they're losing big time to the leaders. who are going to get some good laps in. The longer Grateful Dog is stuck behind, they are going to lose time to the front, even though they are on new tyres, and it's getting really tight here as Grateful Dog, I believe, is trying to pass an AI here, which is never an enjoyable task at a race, as Zonix takes the lead back, and all of a sudden in the box seat of this race are Zonix, Danger, SNF Wolf. Danger on those hard tyres as well, has just kicked into gear. Ari Wedlock just went off the track there, as you saw, and has picked up a 3-second for it, and goes down the inside of Grateful Dog. Gets that job done now in a very awkward spot here with 3 cars in front of him. Broadstar, Mikey, and Firestrike, and he muscles his way through, but it's a big snap for Ari Wedlock, and that really hurts. And now Mahavir does get past Grateful Dog. Still got some work to do, though. He might not even be in the provisional lead of the race anymore. We're going to check the gap to the leader. It's currently 17 seconds and climbing for Mahavir. So this could get a bit awkward here towards the end of the race, as Mahavir does make quick work of Mikey, and Grateful Dog wants to desperately hang on to the Williams here. So he's going to have to make this pass very quickly. Mahavir is practically pushing Broadstar on the track here. He doesn't want to get too close. This could get a bit hairy for him. Broadstar defends to the inside. He's trying to help out his teammate, who is a little bit further up the road, because this battle could be crucial. Look at Grateful Dog. Here we go. 3 wide into turn 1. Grateful Dog flies through on Mahavir and Broadstar. Broadstar was just not able to hang on there, and Mahavir does get through, but that's a big move by Grateful Dog to get that done. And all of a sudden, now he's in the box seat. New hard tyres and ahead of Mahavir, and it's going to be really hard for Mahavir to break that DRS train. A good look at Zonix here, who's just fallen out of the DRS of Danger, and SNF will thought better of a move there down the inside, but they don't want to let Danger go here. He's 1.3 seconds ahead of them, and now just passing a back marker, so he's going to get DRS as well, as SNF Wolf should be able to make this pass quite comfortably, and he does into P2. But he's dropped off the pack quite significantly. This is where it gets interesting. Mahavir is going down the inside of both drivers, and he clears them both in one go. In the meantime, Grateful Dog not even close. So Mahavir has now put 2 cars in between them, and this is very crucial for him. He should be able to break the DRS gap now and go on his way. But still a very solid run here for Grateful Dog on lap 14. He's got to have his work cut out for him, trying to pass H. Mewburn. He goes to the inside, the fresher tyres, the better grip, and he gets through, and JD Juicebox has run off the track there, and he's lost a place to H. Mewburn, so that helps Grateful Dog make his way through, and now it's 1.2 seconds the difference. With a bit of clear air, really showing what he can do, but PS Bomber has stayed in front of him down this straight, and he is going to be fighting tooth and nail to keep that Williams behind, as Zonix would want him to, and there's a yellow in Sector 1, and it's Glowsticks is out of the race. And it's down at turn 2 there, as Mahavir goes down the inside of PS Bomber, and he does get the job done. So PS Bomber, not much he can do about that. Is he going to send it down the inside? He is going to send it down the inside. He's going to make the Williams work for it, and that's a great pass there from the McLaren, really doing the job here for his team and trying to secure a podium for the first time this season, and he knows how important this battle is. Mahavir is absolutely desperate to get through, and he's got a good run here. I'm not sure if the McLaren's going to be able to stop him. Mahavir round the outside now. PS Bomber holding that inside line with everything he can. A good run here for Mahavir. He does get the job done, but this is a bit of an awkward spot though, because PS Bomber very close, and he will have DRS down this main straight. Can he do anything to fight him back? But it's been a very good run for Mahavir. So for the first time this race, we can report some raindrops on the screen, and PS Bomber coming into the pits. Is that for Inters? I think it might be a bit early. You got to wait for the rain to settle in a little bit. Is he going for the early gamble? Yes, he is. So the Inter's coming on that McLaren, and this is where it starts to spice up. Mahavir has gotten to 3 seconds the gap. So he hasn't really lost out too much. He did start the race on pole. Now, is it going to be this lap or next lap? Broadstar's bites the bullet as well. So does Rhino. So they're all on the Inters. The big question is who's going to make the correct call here. What's Danger doing? Danger's pulling straight into the pits. He's saying, I've had enough of these hard tyres. Get me a set of Inters. And now here we go, Zonix and Wolf. Are they both going to come in? Zonix does, Wolf doesn't. So who is going to be right here? Mahavir stays out too. So it's a 2 versus 2 here, really. Who's correct? Is it Wolf and Mahavir, or is it Danger and Zonix? Was it a little bit too early? Grateful Dog stays out as well, as does Ari Wedlock. Com United comes in, though. Guga's going to stay another lap. He's got some fresher tyres. It's not going to hurt him as much. Com United's actually retired from the race. I'm not sure where that's happened. What's Mahavir going to do? Stay out again. Wolf does not. He comes in. Grateful Dog stays out another lap. Ari Wedlock stays out, but Wolf has made that decision. We'll see how much time he's gained here and where he comes out relative to Zonix, because he was the man he was with. So here we go, onto the intermediates. Where is Zonix on the track? He's coming around the final corner. Gee, it's going to be tight. It looks like SNF Wolf's got him, though. And he has, by about a second and a half. So not that much difference between staying out and intermediates at this stage. Let's see how Mahavir will go on board with him here. He's got 10 laps to go. Brino with a bit of end plate damage there. Has just been able to make his way past Broadstow. He's clearly struggling on those intermediate tyres. And I believe they've got Mahavir just behind them, and Broadstow with a big snap and round. Hopefully he hasn't picked up damage there. Really struggling in these wet conditions. Who's that? That's Grateful Dog into the pits. So another driver to come in. Mahavir's in too. So finally, the leaders all come in at the same time. And Danger is going to come down the main straight. Where's Mahavir going to come out? Danger takes the lead, but with a 3-second penalty. So what's the gap going to be here? As Grateful Dog, a huge slide from Zonix there, coming into that corner. And Grateful Dog's all over him. SNF Wolf has gotten away from Zonix, so a real struggle in the last couple of laps for him. Here we go, Grateful Dog gaining on Zonix to get P4. He does get it down the inside. And the Haas driver, Zonix is coming back at him though. Sweeps through, and Grateful Dog has got that job done. 7-lap-old Inter starting to catch up to him here. And I think he'll be happy to take a P2. And yeah, a bit of a snap there, and here goes Mahavir into the lead of the race. And a long run is complete. A lot of chasing for Mahavir to do. Started on pole all the way down into the P4 for quite a period of time there, but he's done the work and he's found his way back up into P1. So really good drive there for Mahavir as Danger's had a moment. Once again, really struggling. The juice boxes had to come into the pits. And there's a virtual safety car. Not sure how it was caused. But no full safety car, so the field will not be bunched up. But a good time for JD Juicebox to hop into the pits. He won't lose too much time. He gets that front wing changed. And PS Bombers decided to quickly come in as well and slap some new inters on. In the meantime, Mickey has gone up to the points positions. And as I say that, he's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. And that is just really, really poor timing. And down the inside goes Ari Wedlock on Guga, trying to hold it. And he's still there, still hanging in there is the Aston Martin. But not much he could do about that. And there's a yellow. What's happened here? Oh, massive slide for Danger. And that is a huge moment. He's got a puncture. Danger's got a puncture here. I'm not sure how that's happened. But he has gotten a puncture at turn 1. And he's going to have to... He is not going to make it back as Mahavir picks up a 3-second, but that's not going to matter. But that is a huge moment. The man in P2 has punctured his left rear tyre. And I have not seen that in a league race in ages. I haven't seen it on this game. I don't know how he's done that. But that is unbelievable. And he's going to have to roll back to the pits. And what's happened to Zonix? Zonix has got a problem. Zonix has got a puncture as well. What is going on? Zonix and Danger. Danger's retired. Zonix has a puncture also. What is going on here? 2 punctures in the same lap. Is it something to do with the intermediates? Can they just not go 10 laps? Zonix has spun. He's stuck. He's going to get hit. Oh my goodness. This is bizarre. And now he's beached. Zonix might be able to get out. He's going to DNF. This is unbelievable. I actually cannot believe what we've seen. Zonix is now out, as is Danger. P2 and P5 in this race are gone. Despite all the drama, all the controversy, one man has steered clear of all that drama, and a big slide into the final quarter. It was pole to first, but it was a lot more complicated than that. Mahavir crosses the line and takes the Spanish Grand Prix, and what a result it is for the Williams driver. On paper, it looked simple. It was nothing but. What a race. And it's Grateful Dog coming home in P2. That's a cracking drive from the Haas driver. And then SNF Wolf has managed to trundle his way to the line. He's avoided the 10-lap curse, and he's crossed the line, and he's taken the podium. Ari Wedlock will take a P4 from where he was. And then Guga, who didn't go on the inters, risked it on the mediums, and he's done a good job. He's finished P5, another good points haul for the Aston Martin. Coista and Mewburn fighting it out to the end. Mewburn on the hard tyres still. An incredible effort. H. Mewburn's going to finish P6. Coista P7. They both won't have any issues with that. And then it's going to be Rapid Mickey leading the way in P8 over JD Juicebox and Mikey. And they will round out the points places. What a wild race this was. But a great result for Grateful Dog as well, and SNF Wolf finishing on the podium. Will be very pumped with that. And only 12 finishes, some big talking points, and there'll be plenty to be discussed after this race. What about those punctures from Zonix and Danger? An incredible race from Mikey as well, who's come from 19th all the way to P9, joined the lobby late, so kudos to you, Mikey, in your first race. Well done, mate. But the focus is going to be what happened there in the rain. Unbelievable scenes.